Jabari believes that he will be a high pick. Specifically, how high could he go in this year's draft?
He's a lock to go in the top 3. I don't think he'll be the #1 pick. I think Andrew Wiggins and Joel Embiid have a much higher ceiling than Parker, but I think everyone agrees that Parker is a lock to go in the top 3. He's going to be a tremendous scorer and rebounder in the NBA. There's concerns about his game, defense, passing, but those skills are so translatable that he's going to be too good to pass up on, and no one will let him slip past 3.
Ted, how would you compare Jabari to other forwards who have already declared for this draft?
Well, I think that he's the best player available in the draft, actually, and I'm not an NBA front office executive, and there's a lot of reasons for that, and I tend to disagree with the notion of how players are evaluated in the draft. Specifically, I think that if you can get the best of both worlds, which is to say upside on a youth perspective, which obviously Jabari Parker is, only being a freshman, and also define talent that has already been demonstrated at a high level, with consistency, which is the other key thing. I think he's been far more consistent this year than Andrew Wiggins. He only had 2 single-digit scoring games. Wiggins had 3 times that many. Parker was a star right from the get-go, did not have to float through games. You never had to question his motor or his aggressiveness out on the court. He was always the #1 option and played like it. And then Joel Embiid obviously has the back injury that people are worried about. So if you're looking for more of a sure thing, I think it's Parker. So not just among forwards, but among any player in the country, I think that he's probably the best bet, the guy that if I were a fan of the team that had the #1 pick, that's the guy I'd want my GM to take.